Alright guys, we're here in Chapter 4, about to face Balzack. For the most part, not having weapons didn't really affect us too badly. By the way, guest characters, they're fine if they have weapons on them, because I can't control that. So, if I may abuse that a little bit, especially in Chapter 5, when I really need to have Hector on my side in the later on, so in the Lighthouse, though. So yeah, that's the general gist when it comes to guest characters. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Once we had to basically rush to get Oojam. But anyway, here's our levels. I grinded a little extra here because it's a little easier. I just fought those flying elephant rat looking things, or whatever they want to call them. They keep summoning enemies, so I just waited till I filled the screen up, then just would kill them. Simple enough anyway. But alright, here's our items. We got the best equipment we could for Meena, and best equipment for Maya as well. Filled them up with medical herbs just in case I really needed to save MP, but to be honest, I really don't. You could beat this with magic or without. It doesn't matter, really. I'm going to probably show you both ways, though. One with attack magic, one without. Oh, and also, Meena may have the silver tarot cards, but just like Ragnar, she's allowed to use them in battle as long as she doesn't equip them. So, just like Ragnar did with the Sword of Malice / Cautery Sword. Wow, I reverted back to my Dragon Warrior 4 brain there for a second instead of the DS version here. But yeah, and Sphere of Silence is going to be on Maya. Maya's going to be the one casting Silence. It's just easier since she's less likely. I don't know. I just find it better for her to be doing it. But anyway, this is going to be the with magic run. Excuse my throat. Allergy season's here. But anyway, let's do this. For the beginning of this fight, it's going to be very simple. You're going to be relying on Oojam to do the most of the damage. Meena is going to defend until he's sapped, because then she actually could do decent damage. But anyway, yeah. You defend, and you go ahead and Sphere of Silence. I would have her whoosh instead, but he's resistant to it. Or immune, I'm not sure. Alright, anyway, you can defend again, and you sap. Alright, yep, we're good. And now we could just go ahead and do some damage. Sizzle is better than Frizz or Sizz, so go for it. But yeah, Meena does about 40-ish damage. It's like a okay amount. I didn't mean for Maya to attack. That's dumb of me. Whatever. We're okay. But yeah, I used the herbs first before her MP, but to be honest, she like I said, she's fine. She doesn't need to worry. Yeah, you go ahead and attack. Generally, she attacks better with sap down than whoosh would have worked anyway, so go ahead and sizzle again. And that's it. Simple enough. Alright, I'm going to meet you back when we start the fight, but this time the strategy will be without sizzle. Because like I said, in the beginning of this, that's how I'll be breaking down these boss fights where attack magic is applicable. We will just not bother. I'll show you both with and without. So, I'll meet you back at the start of the fight. Alright, we start again. So, for this, we're going to have Meena go ahead and defend anyway. You could use the tarot cards, but that's not a reliable strategy. That's well, if nothing else will work, I may as well try this. So, anyway, we're going to start with Sphere of Silencing. And now, Meena's going to attack. Maya is allowed to sap. She just can't use attack magic. Because technically attack magic is like a weapon. That's kind of the reason behind that anyway. But, yeah, no weapons is the main thing though. But anyway, yeah, they're just going to attack. And Maya's going to take up the healing role, which is why she has a lot of those medical herbs on her. But, yeah, Oojam is going to be the main damage dealer when this comes but generally when this fight is going to go on either way. Since Meena really can't do as much damage. Oh, nope, you're attacking. I don't know why, I mixed them up briefly. Alright, we gotta get some healing in, so you're going to attack, and why don't you go ahead and heal Oojam? Okay. Heal your sister, please. There we go. Okay, and now we gotta do... Yeah, this is a good time to spam the Sphere of Silence, because this way it won't just wear off out of nowhere, and then he does his magic full heal. Alright, let's... Sorry, my dogs are kind of distracting me here. That's not really good for recordings. But okay. Oh, the defense! I forgot about that. That was my bad. Yeah, I blame my dogs. You're allowed to still heal, so you go ahead and do that while she saps. That'll save us a turn. Okay, and he should be almost down anyway. For the most part, though, you don't have to... This fight's still easy either way, thanks to Oojam. And just, you know, adjusting your strategies a little bit. I don't know how... If this secondary type of thing I'll be doing will be... Oh, there's the crit! I don't know if it will be able to do... These sort of like, okay, first is with magic, and next is without, like throughout the whole game. Only because I don't know if it will be possible later on. I mean, that's where we're going to see, that's probably the real experiment of this. It's like, hey, so we probably are going to be able to get through this without weapons. But are we able to get past this without attack magic too? Well, that'll be an interesting thing to see. Though expect me to be doing probably some high grinds. Oof, that's going to be a headache to when I have to eventually have one side being higher level while the other is not. We'll see as we go. Anyway, I guess next time I'll see you guys is at the Lighthouse boss fight. See you there. Hey guys. Now we're here in Chapter 5, and I figured I'd show off the first boss battle that we get to run into, technically. As you can see, I went with the female hero. There really is no difference other than aesthetic. But in any case, yeah, we are level 8. No special... No weapons, like usual mean. As our strength agility are actually pretty decent, but too bad the strength's only going to be 31 to 31. Also, you could see Maya and Meena here are around still. They helped out level up No Wep, our hero. Only thing is, she only has Frizz, Heal, and Mid-Heal. Luckily, we are allowed to heal and use battle magic and all, but the good news about this fight is there is no worries. You don't really need to cast magic in order to win this. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and speed this along a little. And let's get the fight started. I thought this would actually be a little bit harder, because I remember this being a little tricky when I first started playing, but then again, I think I was at a lower level. Anyway, just attack. You do not need to use magic, so I won't need to separate this fight without, like, using magic attacks, one not using it. Now, the only time I'd probably use it is if I got dazzled right there, but luckily it didn't affect me. Also, yeah, if you get really good equipment here, they basically can't do anything to you, other than annoy you. So, the first part, not too bad. Yeah, you're falling. Alright, now let's get to part 2, where it gets a little bit trickier. Yes, yes, yes. We know fake Maya and Meena. This is the real boss battle now. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna go after the vampire bats. Luckily, again, the armor is what saves you here. You get the best armor you can in Endor, and you're good. The Meteorite Bracer also kind of helps too. But I did stock up on medical herbs just in case these, but you won't even need them. That said, if you wanted to focus on using Frizz instead, maybe not level up as high as I did, you probably would be using the herbs more so you could save MP. But yeah, we're going to be healing shortly. But right now, yeah, they can only do about up to 5-ish to 8 damage if they charge. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just heal. Don't need to mid-heal, we don't have that much HP yet. And they're not doing that much damage, so no worries here. You could just kind of slowly attack. Okay, he can do up to 10 when they muster. Alright, good to know. We are in the safe zone, and we're going to go first anyway, so we can let them do this. And now is where we're going to go on a heal. Alright, up to 15 damage this time, probably. Oh, nope. We're okay still. You just gotta keep track of what the damage they're doing and all. By the way, this is an underrated boss time moment, really, because this is the time for the hero to prove themselves, despite, you know, shortly running into Maya and Meena. I remember getting annoyed with this when I was younger, as a kid. I was like, no, I had them over-leveled so I could help me, why? But yeah, mostly pretty easy. It probably is not going to stay that way, but as soon as we get better attack spells, that'll be great. Probably gonna have to rely on the cautery sword, though, once again. Anyway, I shall see you at the Lighthouse fight, the one I thought that I was going to be covering. See you there. Alright guys, we're here at the Lighthouse boss. This time around, I made sure to kick out Hector, mostly because at this point, his weapon actually kind of matters. I kind of take exception with Oojam. Oojam felt necessary here. I wanted to see if it's possible just these three. If it wasn't, I probably would have brought him in, but nah. Anyway, here's our levels. Meena and Maya are at 17, Noep's at 12. Still basically same equipment, except now we all have golden tiaras. Which, by the way, since we have a heroine now instead of just a male hero, she can equip the golden tiara, which is a pretty good early helmet for her. She obviously will get much better, especially, I mean, even with Zenithian equipment withstanding, she still has like the was it not just the iron helmet, but she also can get like the iron mask, I believe. So it still is pretty good. What I'm going to do this time around, which, by the way, I meant to do this off stream, but, well, while I'm doing this, I could talk. We're going to do this without attack magic. It's possible, and I figured, you know what? We'll go ahead and show that one off instead, because attack magic is actually pretty simple. If you want to use attack magic, you just use Bang from Maya, and you use what Meena does in this one as your strategy, with the hero mostly just attacking and healing only. But in any case, we're just going to jump in. I forgot to put in the herbs, though. You want to have herbs for mostly Maya to do a lot of the healing in this one. Maya's can't really contribute as much because she can only attack and sap, and that's it. So you gotta give her an item to fling around if she can't use attack magic. Anyway, let's get started. So, Meena is gonna Kasnooze the Tigergram. Kasnooze is the big powerhouse in this fight. Just put people to sleep and deal with them one by one. Which means that she is gonna sap the flamethrower, and yeah, Noep's gonna just attack. Alright, good job, Meena. We are going to have to deal with some of that damage on us, but it's not too bad. The fireball only does good damage to Maya. Anyway, she's going to go ahead and snooze the other flamethrower. You are actually going to try drain magicking the other flamethrower, so maybe Sizz won't matter much. And then Noep's going to attack the one on the furthest left. I don't know if they are susceptible to Drain Magic. I just figured she doesn't have anything much better to do, so she may as well. Alright, you're going to go ahead and snooze Tigergram. Try Drain Magic in Tigergram. We'll just have her try Drain Magic all around while Noep focuses on the attack. Yeah, I figured as much. It's worth a shot, though. Okay. These guys could focus down, and you can go ahead and heal yourself. Noep probably should be in the middle at this point, but it's not too big of a deal. Flamethrower woke up. It's okay. This is the time for her to go down anyway. You go ahead and sap. And yeah, you go ahead and attack. Of course, this is the time when we both outspeed Maya. That's how it works, of course. That's okay. Randomly try. I didn't even look up the stats this time, so I'm just gonna let Maya do her thing to see if it's possible. It's looking like it's not worth doing. I'm actually gonna have... No. You go ahead and focus down. I'm gonna have you sap ahead at time, and you go ahead and do that. Oh, cool. That timed well. Okay. You go ahead and attack. Try Drain Magic anyway, and attack. We're doing enough damage at this point, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay. You go ahead and heal yourself. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, you just overtook... Noep just overtook the defense of Maya, so we'll just do it this way. That was a little sloppy on my end, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, Maya's just gonna focus on healing her, doing the healing for us. Since her attack is just too wimpy. I didn't even give her enough herbs, but it's not really necessary at this point. We just gotta go all out. That 6 whole damage from Maya. I mean, it's still something, I suppose. Just Maya. Go ahead, do your 6 damage. Yeah! Good job, Maya. But yeah, we basically got him. Sap is definitely a game changer. And we even get level ups. Now, when I say no attack magic when I do these parts, I'm going to probably not include item attack magic. Item attack magic's different. Just not the character's personal attack magic. And I don't know how long I'm going to be trying that out, because there are some bosses that are completely immune to sap wards where it wouldn't be worth it. So, I'm just going as far as we can. But, alright, that's it here. I think the next fight is Marquise de Leon, or Kilian, if I remember right. If there's any part in the game that I find also challenging, like maybe like a dungeon or something, I will show that off, but I don't think there's going to be any hard parts coming up. Either way, see you in the next scene.